Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and I hope you're doing well. It's a hot day here in the garden, and I'm getting ready to prepare dinner. We have been harvesting from a bunch of plantains in the garden, so I've decided to show you how I prepare green plantains. So, come with me. Let's do some harvesting and cooking. This is the bunch from which we have been harvesting. As you can see, it is fully ready. And so we have been eating from this bunch. So I'm going to take about 3 fingers. They're called fingers. Each of these is a finger. The whole thing is a bunch. So I'm going to take about 3 of them and I'll show you how I prepare them. Those of you who have been a long-time subscriber already know, but there are a few new people here who have not seen how it's done. So this is your chance. These are the 3. It's very hot out here now, so let's go into the kitchen and get this done. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. I know I'm going to need some herbs, so before I go in, let me get some. Let's start with the basil. I have basils and I have oregano, thyme, and parsley. Here's the thyme right here. We have some weeds trying to get into the act. Over here is some. Over here we have the oregano and parsley. Yeah, I think I have enough. I see some callaloo that's trying to grow in here. Yeah, time to go into the kitchen. Before I put the water to boil, I'm going to just spray around the perimeter of the pot to prevent the stains from sticking in the pot. That's my first step. I'll also spray some in my hands for that very same reason. Some on the handle. Yeah. Now I'm going to pour the plantain. Very simple. I'm going to wash it first. It's been in the elements, so there's dust and whatever else is flying around outside. Now I simply peel off the top like that, and then I gently score it because I'm going to boil it in the skin, and so when it's boiled, the skin will be coming off real easily. I'm going to cut each one into thirds. Usually use a cutting board, but I don't think I need that today. And then when the water is boiled, I just simply drop them in the pot. When the water begins to boil, you drop them in, and you're going to allow them to boil until they are tender. If you can put the knife or a fork through, and it goes through real easily, plus the skins will be coming off, and you know it's ready. Salt is optional. It has been boiling for about 15 minutes now. I'm going to test it to see if it is ready. Oh yeah. There it is. It is soft. The skin is separating. Well, the skin is off now. So it's definitely ready. So I'm going to let them cool down before totally removing them from the skin. So let me cool them down over here. So now I'm going to remove them from the skin. So this one already came off. See how nice and clean they are? There you go. Comes right off easily. So this is how I easily boil my green plantains. I do the same thing with green bananas. Same steps, same process. And that is how I prepare my green plantains. Now all you need to do is add your favorite vegetables and protein, and you'll have a complete meal. Thank you once again for stopping by the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. And I hope you learned something today. So I'll see you next time, either in the kitchen or in the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden.